diplomatic row between Somalia and Kenya, with the International Court of Justice postponement of hearings on the maritime dispute between Kenya and her neighbor Somalia from September 9th to November the 4th. Kenya now says dialogue remains her preferred mode of resolving the conflict.
Now, the contested ocean zone is said to be loaded with oil and gas deposits.
And as KTN's Mark Namaso now reports, Kenya is also aiming for the UN Security Council seat.
Kenya has for some time now been embroiled in a dispute on who exactly owns what piece of the triangular 62,000 square mile oil-rich zone of the Indian Ocean coast east of Kenya and Somalia. Kenya says its doors are open for dialogue over the matter.
If you look at our foreign policy, one of the 6 pillars is the pursuit of peaceful negotiation and settlement in the settlement of disputes.
However, the matter has long found its way to the International Court of Justice, ICJ. Kenya's reprieve coming from the postponement of the hearing from September 9th to November 4th, allowing Kenya to reconstitute its legal team.
In 2009, Nairobi and Mogadishu signed a memorandum of understanding that preferred the settlement of the maritime dispute, if it ever arose, by the use of a negotiated approach.
The CSS statement comes in the wake of Kenya remaining the AU's sole nominee for a seat at the UN Security Council after Djibouti pulled out. Now, the UN Security Council already has 5 permanent members that have veto powers. They include the UK, the US, China, France, and Russia. But Kenya believes that even with a temporary position, she will be able to gun for her interests as well as African interests at the UN Security Council.
We have the African endorsement, but we continue to receive confirmed assurances of support from across the world, from the Middle East, from Asia, from Europe, from the Americas, from the Caribbean. And we believe that we are going to start our campaign on a very strong footing.
We are going to be in a leadership position in the UN Security Council. And every time anything is said out of Kenya, it could affect the well-being of other countries, other nations, other political processes and social processes around the world.
Kenya needs at least 123 out of a possible 193 votes to make the cut at the UN Security Council. Campaigns have kicked off. Mark Namaswa,